Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah Kodash. It belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shaman, this one is going to be entitled, Things That Come With Ease Tend to Lack Merit. Things that come with ease tend to lack merit. What inspired this lesson is, we were just talking about, brothers having a discussion about, the sacrifices that must be made, all right, to be in the kingdom, the sufferings that we go through on this side, different sorts of struggles brothers go through, whether it's a physical ailment, mental situation, a financial situation, Almagon of all three. But at the end of the day, if this thing was to come easy, then it will lack merit, right? I think when I looked up that definition before doing this lesson, that word merit goes back to like excellence, something, esteemed or to be worthy of. And when you look at that thing, with the word worship means worthy of praise. So for us to get that crown, we have to endure to the end. Second Ezra 2:40 on down, standing stiffly for the name of the Yahweh Shah to receive that crown is no easy feat, right? It's gonna come with challenges, it's gonna come with difficulties, all right? But this is why one of the golden staples in this truth is the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, verse 1 to 5. And it tells us pretty much that gold is tried through fire, acceptable men through the furnace of adversity. And if the Most High disciplines us, then even cleave to Him more, all right? Don't run away, don't depart. And again, this is not easy, but if you look at like, for example, right now I'm up 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm up early because I want to hit the gym, I want to take care of my private business, and I want to go to work, right? Because there's certain things I want to accomplish. But to accomplish those things, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to make sacrifices. And the Most High put the Spirit on me to do the show. So just banging out one thing after the next, it's burdensome, but I fucking love it, me personally, because I understand that if I want certain things that are esteemed or what have you, all right, it's going to come with hard work, it's going to come with dedication and discipline, which it's much better to have discipline than to feel emotions like motivation or what have you. Because motivation is a feeling that can come and go. It'll be great sometimes when you have both, but overall it's better to be dedicated to a set goal. And this is why it's a great thing that the Lord, the Spirit on the Apostle of Tahar, to say at least 3 shows a week. So that way there's a standard there. There's something set in place. So, okay, I have to accomplish this weekly. It's like, you might have a career goal or a gym goal of 4 days a week. All right, 3 shows a week minimum, which is not hard, okay? There's no excuses for that, really, because, again, our bodies were made a living sacrifice, okay? Scriptures in the book of Corinthians tells us that Yahweh Shah died for us back then, that we may die today for Him so He can live through us. That means putting Yahweh Shah first, man, okay? Doesn't mean be a derelict on the street, whatever. It means putting Yahweh Shah first. Let me live first for the Lord, and everything else is secondary. But yeah, there's scriptures that tells us what? Fight the good fight of faith. Fight. Scripture's telling us, like, resist the devil and he shall flee. Which means resist means to combat. So that right there lets you know it's not easy, right? And if you cut corners, that's not esteemed, right? Because that's how come you have things like somebody might dominate the Olympics, and then you find out they took steroids, or not even steroids, any sort of PED, any sort of thing to give them an advantage. Guess what? They lose their medals, their reputation is tarnished. Because even though on them drugs they still working their ass off, it don't mean like, you know, but the fact that they took shortcuts, it's like, man, you're trying to cut corners, and then you lose that merit in what you're trying to achieve. So the fact of the matter is, when you come to serve the Lord tells you, prepare thy soul for temptation. Meaning, I'm telling you what's ahead. And we cannot cut corners in it. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay grounded. You know, the scriptures tell us pray without cease. You know, for the Yahweh Bashim try to give us that strength, that mental fortitude. Okay. We have the brotherhood. Okay. To comfort one another with comforting words. And just try our best to remain diligent till the very end. That's all we can do, for lack of a better term, man. See? But if we want that crown, brothers, I'm sure we do. We have to earn it. You know, we have to earn it. And Yahweh Shah told us some of the key factors in earning it. And one of the main factors is finishing the course. Okay. And that this thing is a marathon, not a sprint, so you have to have endurance. Yes, at the end of the day, we will all receive the same penny, if you will. A man that's been laboring and committed for decades, for an example, the apostles, will receive the same reward as a member of the elect prophets that's been in it a year before the Lord comes back. You know? But that's what we signed up for. You know, I'll be heavy on, like, you know, learning businesses and investments. Try to study some of these guys that are successful at it. And one of the things they said was, you can't do good business with bad people. And a part of good business is practice is being ethical and honest. So that's how Yahweh Shah pretty much laid out this contract for us. He was upfront. He told us everything that will come with it. Okay. That, look, I'm going to try the hell out of you. All right. That if you come to do this labor, I will pay you. Have faith on that. And all my laborers that come in at different time will all receive the same penny. So it's honest and ethical, good business, man. Alright? Because this thing it's business. You know? Sometimes we get emotional. Can't get personal. It's business. Come out there, prophesy, and teach the word of the Lord. Do lessons onto edification. Okay? And honestly, I don't want shit to be easy, man. Speaking as a man, don't want shit to be easy. Why you think them OnlyFans women are shamed so much? Because they say they took the easy route. They decided to sell their bodies instead of finding a legit way to make money. They want fast, quick money, so they'll take the easy route. Drug dealers, right? Why is drug dealers not? Again, fast, easy route to try to make money. This dude Warren Buffett said, they were talking about giving money to his family because he's not passing all his billions, as he says, right? He said, because he's very familiar with the welfare system. That welfare is generational. So he said, you don't want to give. Well, he said something to the effect like he wants to leave enough for them to do something, but he don't want to leave enough for them to do nothing. So pretty much I'm gonna give you enough money to, stabilize and build yourself up. But I ain't gonna give you these billions because you ain't gonna do nothing, because as he says, the welfare is generational, and if you think about it, a trust fund baby is a welfare baby. But instead of welfare, it's a trust fund. In other words, you've been given this large sum of aid to not do nothing. And that creates people that are very lax, alright? Not prepped for adversity. And if you look how Yahweh has dealt with us, even though we say we have the hopeful elect, Lord willing, he still didn't do no trust fund situation, right? Meaning, we all, even if you're serving the Lord and you're part of his elect, guess what? You still gonna go through it just like everybody else. Ain't no trust fund situation here where it's just easy for you. Why it's gonna be easy for you because you're doing the Lord's work? Because nah, man. Did all of Israel bow down to Baal? No, because you always have an elect that don't do that. But guess what? The Lord put us judges as a whole. And so even the apple of his eye, which is Israel, but even the chosen within the chosen, no exception. Okay? I ain't gonna give no trust fund situation for you. You're all gonna have to go through it. Okay? And that's why, even though we serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to the best of our ability, we still go through it. Some brothers even go through it more than the nigga in the world. A lot of times niggas in the world, they be doing well off, committing all matters of wickedness and atrocities. But guess what? That's why scriptures like Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 is written. Okay? It says, though sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, though sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, is fully set in the heart of man to do evil. So just because the Lord ain't getting them, they feel like, okay, I'm all right. And they equate their ill-gotten gains for blessings. But it goes on to say, though a sinner do evil 100 times, I know it'll be well with them that serve the Lord. So we're not gonna sell the fuck out, try to be like them, man. Stay committed to this thing, man. What was that? Psalm 73. I was envious at the wicked in my simplicity. So, something to that effect. Can't envy the wicked, man. Even though they on their high and then they leave and talking about these elites 2/3 or whatever. We know the ultimate judgment for that shit, man. Because guess what? To keep them goodies, eventually, you're gonna have to get that RFID microchip, man, which is the mark of the beast. Soon the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 16th verse on down. And then when you jump to the 14th chapter, there's a reward for taking that. That reward is death. Alright? Or rather, that penalty is death by fire, by pain. Okay? The Lord's indignation. That fire, that's the Lord's indignation, that fire. Okay? Revelations, the 14th chapter. I mean, Revelations 14 and 9. Alright? So with that in mind, in a grand scheme of things, who's really investing their energy wisely? Those that sow first and foremost for the world, or those that sow first and foremost for the truth? It's the truth. Okay? Because the things that we see before are temporal. How many kingdoms came and went, man? And all them people, they perish and their riches is done away with. However, the ones that had the truth, alright, the truth went with them until the next day, until the next life period, because the works do follow them. So the spiritual things come with you, life to life, but the material things, they fade away, man. So that which is spiritual. Alright? But yeah, man. If we're battling, if we're fighting, just know that things that come with ease tend to lack merit. So we're gonna have to work, earn, lower in our seat on them chariots. With that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakudash, the blindness of the apostles and the elders of great millstones as well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Tadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.